I understand that you still resent your father. By the way, I was told that my little sister is already in the 3rd grade of high school. She's just going through puberty right now. Strange, why do you talk about her like you consider her part of your family? What do you think I should call her? Understand, don't talk about this woman's children and yourself as if you are somehow equal and you are one family. Hee-won, I don't like to hear that. You don't like it? You know, if someone were to hear this conversation, they would mistakenly think that I grew up getting a lot of love. But I never heard a word of encouragement from my mother, and I didn't get any motherly warmth at all. I wonder again, why did I come here? Maybe I wanted to ask for advice from her, since everything is heading towards becoming a single mother, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I probably know what she's going to say. She always told me not to come to her through an unwanted pregnancy. I feel like she would definitely tell me to get rid of the baby. I really don't understand why you still resent your father. You two loved each other, didn't you? Hee-won, you came here for a reason. If you have something to say, then say it. Mom, sometimes I feel like if you hated Dad, you hate me too. Mother closed the book loudly. Stop that nonsense. Otherwise, you'd better go home before it gets dark. Why do you have to be delusional all of a sudden? I'd really like to know why, while I was growing up, I was accused of something that wasn't my fault. Were you so unhappy because you had no choice to marry your father or not, because of me? And was it really my mistake? You both fell in love when you got pregnant with me. And now you want to tell me that it's like I ruined your life. Hee-won's mother's awkward silence. One thing I know is that there aren't many people in the world who are willing to accept an unwanted child. Hee-won, in any case, I have done my best to make sure that you don't need anything. Yes, you did. You gave me everything but love. But love is the most important thing. Awkward silence again. Mom, I'm sorry. I really came to see you and said so many things that you ended up upset. I think it's time for me to go. I didn't hear a word of denial from her. Apparently, she does agree. Hee-won, shouted the mother. Hee-won looked as if she were numb. Are you sure you're okay? Tell me, did something happen? Hee-won didn't know how to respond. There was a creak and the door closed. Hee-won-jung decided to leave, moving to the office where Kang works. Vice President Kang, I brought you your dinner. Are you a cyborg or something? I told you you could go home for one day. Why didn't you listen to me? Even though I wasn't feeling well, I couldn't help but bring you dinner since you worked very hard without eating. I came with a super delicious meal. I brought sushi for our overly picky vice president. So you have to take your mind off things and eat. You're a sly one, aren't you? Broke the sushi sticks and handed them to Khan. So, are you finally going to tell me what's going on? At the meeting, I noticed that the almighty Do-jung Kang was having trouble concentrating. I take it that Han-jun did something. It's no surprise to him, though. No, the thing is, I'm going to get married. What? I'm planning a wedding in May. Can you adjust my schedule? I'm booked through June, right? Come on, don't make jokes with that serious face, okay? I almost believe you. That's a weird joke you're making. Who told you I was joking? Okay, I'll do it. Since our almighty Do-jung instructed it, who am I to interfere with it? No problem. I'll book the house and the wedding hall. There'll be a big yard, you'll raise the baby, tell me. Where did you get the time for that? Did you go on a date and not tell me? No. Then who is she? Let me guess, the second daughter of the head of the Jeil Group? Or the daughter of the head of Hansen Electronics? No. Then who is she? Oh, I guess I know who she is after all. Maybe it's… Is that Maina? The model we just started working with. Maina? Yeah, she's young and bold. She asked me to meet you. Did you really meet her and I didn't know about it? No, I haven't met her yet. Then who is she? There is someone. Good answer. By the way, I want you to schedule a trip to Dahan High School tomorrow. I need this trip to meet the mother of my child. What? Oh, you don't know all the details yet. I haven't said anything about. I'm going to be a father soon. It was like an electric shock to him. That information was a shock. I plan to stop by the high school in the morning. Can you postpone my morning meeting for an occasion like this? Come on, Mr. Vice President. The mother of your child. Seriously? What are you talking about? What does this have to do with Dahan High School? It has to do with the fact that she's a teacher at that school. It was like he was electrocuted again for the second time. Moving on to Dahan High School. Jesus, 2 stripes. I still can't get them out of my head. How did I get into this mess? I'm crazy sleep deprived, I need more rest. I'm so sick of thinking about it. What's more, I haven't even come to any conclusion. Hee-won Jung sighed. Oh, Mrs. Jung? Yes. And then the school principal shouted, Mrs. Hee-won Jung. He was angry about something. Ms. Jung, how many more times do I have to repeat your name? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the best you can do? Pedagogy is only 20 minutes long and you're already having trouble concentrating. I don't think you can effectively teach students with such a short concentration time. Excuse me. That's the end of it. Since we have a new teacher with us now. But you have to be more attentive, Miss Jung. Do you understand? Yes, sir? A new teacher? Mr. Jae-hoon, escort Miss Jung to her class after the meeting. Yes, sir. Meet the new teacher at Jae-hoon High School. What? Why me? Whispers in his ear. His subject is Korean language. There are no other first-year Korean teachers here. He doesn't need to see me off. Then can I take him? What? Well, he's too good of a teacher, am I not right? I wonder if he likes to travel, because I do. I don't understand why we got a new teacher in March. Don't we hire new teachers in April or May? I think he's directly related to the principal. I see those silly connections. 2 stripes. Still on my mind. Oh, what's 2 more lines? Why did you write all that? Heh, no reason. You decided to talk during the meeting again. Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone, can I have your attention, please? I'm organizing a collective dinner tonight, and I want everyone to attend. This concludes the meeting. Oh, it's been a long time since I'd seen you. Oh, come on. You two know each other? Yeah, we went to the same university. Is that true? Heh, yes. The main thing is that Miss Kim doesn't fall in love with him. Because the bastard prefers to go to a hotel instead of traveling. Isn't that great? What a coincidence after all. I really missed you. But I don't think you're happy to see me. Mr. Lee, I would like you to address me as Miss Jong here. My advice to you, don't be too open and friendly with the students. And you need to be more careful with the girls. Okay, I got it. You haven't changed a bit. You're still jealous of me. Hee-won is standing there shaking. Of course she is. You're the only one who hasn't changed at all. That's the womanizer I met in my 3rd year at university. He was quite popular in my 1st year. He was the 2nd best in his class, he was good looking, and so he was always surrounded by people. Well, I was the only one who didn't notice him. He would cough and look at me and make other signs of attention, but I didn't react. I didn't care about him at all. And then one day, he had something on his mind.